Oh, Pinky Jean. I love that.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
It's gonna make you famous, man. I want you to be world famous by the end of this trip.
Awesome.
I love that.
World famous. Maybe some gear company was like, "Hey, man,
Sponsor me.
we like that guy."
I understand, but otherwise,
I'll hump
you're
the
all
weight.
yours.
Hey, sometimes you need that sugar boost, man. All right, this is ET, one of the coolest guys on trail. All right, we're at the I forgot the name of it. The Grove. I was going to say Harmony Grove. No, we're at the Grove Hostel. Leaving out to go on trail.
Winding Stair Gap.
Winding Stair Gap. I'm going south. They're going north. All right, we're at Winding Stair Gap. I've got the owner of the Grove, Bloobs, right here. Somehow Bill followed us up here. I'm not figuring this out, but anyway.
We were back at the hostel, and these guys were
World famous hikers.
Yep, and
That's right.
ET.
you know what? There's 2 more hostels in this town. You know, and how
Somebody's
much
gotta have some.
people leave, people leave the sticks in the car and all that. They do.
And we're at Winding Stair. They're headed north. I'm headed south. There's a water pipe right there with a spring coming off the mountain. Bloobs told me it's good water. He likes to drink it. So there's that. And I'm going to get moving. All right, so I'm up at trail ridge level, I guess. We're leveling off up out of Winding Stair. It's a lot of switchbacks. Did not think that was bad. Just kind of moderate. And not bad at all. On trail, minimum I'd like to make it to, I don't know, was it Long Mountain? Long something shelter. Secondary plan, if I can hike further, that's about 7.8 or 9 miles in. If I can hike further, I'm going to try to make it to Bear Box campsite. I heard there weren't any bear boxes at the shelters, so you got to hang your food. I don't even know if they have privies in North Carolina. Guess I'll find out. But I'm playing catch up with the people I've been hiking with. They've already hiked this. That's 36 miles or so to Blue Ridge. It's going to take me a minimum of 3 days, if not 4. So we'll see what I can do it in. Let's get on down the trail. Fantastic view. What is this mountain? Do you know?
I'm not sure what the name of this mountain is. The area is Standing Indian. But
Standing Indian area. So this is our first
it's kind of like a ridge.
really nice view coming up out of Winding Stair.
Yeah, it is.
That's
You
nice.
have like you stay up on this ridge for like maybe a mile, and you have like 3 or 4 other spots along the trail where you get a nice view like this.
Well, that'll be great.
Then you start going down and you lose the view for a good bit.
Well, I got a few miles to make, so. Well, second stream crossing. This one on the other side of the mountain before you're going up. That's handy as all get out. Having that chute right there. You ain't got to bend over or nothing. Just reach over and fill that bottle up. Get your little Rust-Oleum going in your bottle. Loving it. Good for you. Looks like I'm headed down to a road. We'll see. So just came down that little hill right there, the trail. The AT comes down kind of steep by the road. Standing Indian campground. Standing Indian road. Looks like it continues over here. Let me make sure. I'm looking for a blaze. I see yep, there it is. So just right across the road. Head on down, and you know what happens after that. Go back up again. All right, well, rock gap. Okay, doesn't look like much here. It's pretty close to the road going up to Standing Indian Campground, because I just heard a car pass by. I'm going to say it's just right up over there on the right. Oops. Got to pay attention to my hiking. Well, that was a long way up out of rock gap pretty much all uphill till finally I get to here. Little obscure view with the trees. It would be worse if the leaves were there. Here we are, Appalachian Trail. Beautiful day. This is the kind of trail that I can walk and talk on. People come to the trail for different reasons, don't they? Some people seeking to change their lives. Some people want to challenge the trail. Some people want to, I don't know what they want. Find healing, peace, redemption, serenity, whatever your reason. I suppose if you let it, the trail will give you what you need. So I had a little Pack Soft snack break. I'm about mile, what is this? 104.2. I'm going to stop at the I think it's Long Creek Shelter. I called it something else earlier. There's a nice view at this campsite. There's no water here. I guess this is up on Standing Indian Ridge Mountain. Look at this. That's 2x zoom. I think I was over that way when I was looking down at that from the other angle. I think that's the same area. Let's see. Yeah, folks live down there. Nobody lives up here. That's very light breeze. Gets a little chilly when you stop moving, but listen, these temperatures today and the conditions far more favorable than what I have hiked in so far. So 2 miles. I'm gonna stop at the shelter for the night. I'm gonna do it early because I got up at 5:30 this morning and drove up about 3 hours to get to the hostel and made it just in time to meet the other guys and make it to Winding Stair and get there. They went the other way. I went south. I went north. I went south. So I'll probably be alone at the shelter. Not that big of a deal. Well, I won't be alone. The mice will be there with me. I'll see how many I can evict tonight. Glass Mine Gap. There's water down that way if you need water. It's real pretty with the, those are rhododendrons. Those are tall, big leaves. Green tunnel through there. And then it opens up a little bit through here. Tries to give you a view, but not quite. Let's get on to the shelter. Well, this V right here. Came from there. Got to go up there. I guess I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I'm a little tired. I've been up since 5:30. I'm going to put down early, tank up on water, tank up on food, get a good night's rest, get an early start tomorrow. And I'll be on trail from the get. And I'll make some good miles. I don't know how far it is into this shelter. I'm about to find out. All right, let's get the name of the shelter right. This is Long Branch Shelter. Not Long Mountain, not Long Creek, Long Branch. There is a privy. This is the shelter. You're very, very limited for tent spots. Like right here, maybe you get 2. Down there, maybe 1, but it's kind of slanted. It's really muddy here. So I'm not pitching a tent. I'm going to sleep in the shelter. I guess if it was empty, you could pitch one in here, but it's kind of wet and muddy. All the snow melt makes it very slippery coming down. It's got a pretty good thing to sit around the fire, but it's going to be difficult to start one if I want a fire because everything's wet. Anyway, it's a double-decker, but you can't stand up in it in either level. You got to crawl in. Don't get up and crack your head. They've got the strings to keep the mice from going into your pack, so you can hang your pack from one of these strings. Keep the mice from chewing your pack a new hole. Okay, I am at Long Branch Shelter on the AT. I have never, ever eaten a peak refuel meal. And everybody, well, at least Andy and John and Buckley, say that this chicken pesto pasta is a 5 on the Buckley taste test. It's not a real thing, y'all. But these peaks are a little more than Mountain House. It looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Expressions. Here we go. Scary. That's pretty good. Okay, I like it. It's really good. Okay, Pete. That's pretty good. I can't do 2 thumbs up because my other thumb's I'm holding the phone. Well, good evening. I am at Long Branch Shelter. Staying in the shelter. There are a couple of tent sites. They don't look that good. I don't know, they're not well developed, well drained, whatever. They're down the hill from the shelter a little bit. I didn't get them on video. I didn't see them either. I noticed them. I tried to get a fire going. Everything's too wet. It didn't work out. I am alone. Nobody's here at the shelter. I'm reading the logs. Sometime in June, somebody had a bear come up to the shelter. I've got bear spray. It's right here in the lock. Safety is off of it. Metro and Chris noticed what they thought were bear tracks in the snow when they went through, so I guess some of the bears are still active. I'm not taking any chances. I did buy a can of bear spray. The problem is if I spray it and I'm in here in this shelter that is not a stand-up, I'm probably going to catch some of it too, so that would be an issue. Hopefully most of it gets on the bear because it still comes out from what I understand. It's a 40-foot stream out of this. Apparently the Saber, what is it? No, it's backwards because of I got the forward-facing camera on me. Saber Frontiersman Max. It's one of the highest rated brands out there. Comes in 2 different sizes. I got the smaller size just to save a little bit of weight. But there's that. I'm finishing up for the night. You don't care about any of this stuff anyway. So good night. I'll see you in the morning.